Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Sultanate's embassies in the brotherly and friendly countries continue their celebrations of the 48th glorious National Day. UN envoy to Yemen affirms readiness of Al-Houthi group to hold a new round of peace talks in Sweden. And a powerful bomb at a food market in the Orakzai region in Pakistan kills tens and wounds dozens of others. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. The Sultanate embassies in the brotherly and friendly countries continued their celebrations of the 48th glorious National Day. On this special occasion, His Excellency Yusuf bin Isa Al-Zajali, Sultanate Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, held a reception ceremony to mark the Sultanate's National Day. The event was attended by members of diplomatic and political elites in Russia, in addition to business leaders and cultural figures. It also was attended by heads and members of Arab and foreign diplomatic corps in Russia. The attendees expressed their love and appreciation for the Sultanate and its vital role in the political and economic life in both regional and international levels. They as well hailed the Omani achievements in all fields and its wise and balanced foreign policy, which contributed in solving disputes and conflicts in the Middle East region with regard to several Arab causes, through its wise and balanced policy, which was obvious in dealing with disputes and conflicts in the Middle East region. Her Excellency Liutha bint Sultan Al Mughiriya, Sultanate Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, organized a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. The ceremony was attended by Thomas Oppermann, Vice President of the German Bundestag, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Economy and Energy in the State of Berlin, and Head of the Middle East Department in the Ministry of Economy and Energy. It also was attended by Their Excellencies ambassadors accredited to Germany, along with a number of high-level personalities from Germany. Her Excellency Liutha bint Sultan Al Mughiriya gave a speech on this special occasion in which she welcomed the guests and praised the march of the Omani Renaissance under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Salim Ba Omar, the Sultanate's ambassador accredited to Italy, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. The event was organized by the embassy at the center of the Italian capital, Rome. The ambassador and the members of the Sultanate's diplomatic mission in Rome welcomed the guests who came to participate in the celebrations of the Sultanate on this great national occasion. They praised the Sultanate's civilizational and intellectual contribution and its developmental achievements. They also commended its active role in regional and international arenas. In Madrid, His Excellency Kifaya bint Khamis al-Raisiya, the Sultanate's ambassador accredited to Spain, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. It was attended by some Spanish public figures in the fields of politics, arts and culture, in addition to Arab and Islamic communities in the country. Among the participants were the heads of diplomatic corps in Spain. The attendees stressed the outstanding role being played by the Sultanate in supporting the coexistence and peace causes and the culture of dialogue among people and cultures. Minister Delegate Mohammed bin Abdullah bin Salim Al Samin, charged the affairs of the Sultanate Embassy in Thailand, organized a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. The event was attended by a number of guests and high-level personalities from Thai society, in addition to members of Arab and foreign diplomatic corps and international organizations, along with Omani citizens. His Excellency Sheikh Hamad bin Saif Al Rawahi, Sultanate Ambassador accredited to India, organized a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. The ceremony was held at the premises of the Omani Embassy in New Delhi. The government of India was represented by His Excellency Pratap Shukla, who was the guest of honor, as well as a number of top officials from the Indian society. The participants expressed their delightness in attending Omani embassy ceremony, wishing His Majesty the Sultan and Omanis further progress and development. Consulate General of the Sultanate in Karachi in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th Glorious National Day. The event was attended by Aghas Raj Durrani, official spokesman of the Sindh Province Council, and a number of ministers and heads of diplomatic corps of the fraternal and friendly states. The event included a visual presentation on the comprehensive development march being witnessed by the Sultanate in all fields. His Excellency Abdullah bin Mohammed Al Amri, Sultanate Ambassador accredited to Senegal, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 48th Glorious National Day. The government of Senegal was represented by His Excellency Ali Onsar, who was guest of honor. A number of high-level personalities also attended the ceremony. During the event, the Sultanate Ambassador and guest of honor exchanged cordial talks and reviewed development of the bilateral relations binding the two countries. His Excellency Ali bin Abdullah Al Mahrouki, Sultanate Ambassador accredited to Dar es Salaam in the Republic of Tanzania, organized a reception ceremony on the occasion of the Sultanate's National Day. The event was attended by His Excellency Dr. Florence Turuka, Secretary General of the Ministry of Defense and National Service of Tanzania, who was the representative of the government of Tanzania. It also was attended by a number of officials and heads and members of the Arab and foreign diplomatic corps, in addition to a number of businessmen. Still to come in our news bulletin. Egyptian newspapers praise and stress the active role of the Sultanate in solving Arab causes and allocate spaces in their pages to congratulate on the National Day. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Yemeni officials said the UN Special Envoy has arrived in the Red Sea port city of Hodeidah in efforts to halt hostilities between Saudi-led forces and Yemen's rebels there and lay the groundwork for restarting peace talks. The officials say Martin Griffiths is expected to meet with the rebels known as Houthis during his visit. Hodeidah is a vital access point for aid to Yemen's population. An earlier statement by the World Food Programme said Griffiths is accompanied by the UN Humanitarian Coordinator Lise Grande and WFP Chief for Yemen, Stephen Anderson. Talks to end Yemen's 3-year war are expected in December in Sweden. 3 suicide attackers stormed the Chinese consulate in the Pakistani city of Karachi amid a series of gunshots and an explosion today, but were killed before they could force their way in with a car packed with explosives. The attack was claimed by the separatist Baloch Liberation Army, an insurgent group that opposes Chinese projects linked to its Belt and Road initiative in resource-rich Balochistan. 2 policemen and 2 people waiting in a queue outside the consulate were killed in the attack, along with the 3 gunmen. Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan called it part of a conspiracy against Pakistani and Chinese economic and strategic cooperation and ordered an inquiry. Police said the 3 attackers came in a car filled with explosives but failed to get inside the heavily fortified compound. A gun battle broke out with the 2 other attackers trying to enter the visa section, but they were also killed. Elsewhere in Pakistan today, a powerful bomb at an open-air food market in the Orakzai region of the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, which borders Afghanistan, killed 25 people and wounded dozens of others. A police official said more than 50 were wounded in the attack, some critically, triggering fears the death toll could rise further. The tragedy has prompted local authorities to declare an emergency at the region's hospitals to handle the situation. Orakzai has been the scene of militant attacks in recent years. The Egyptian newspapers allocated big spaces on their pages to congratulate His Majesty Sultan Qaboos on the occasion of the 48th glorious National Day. They praised the Omani achievements in all fields, affirming the Sultanate's active role with regard to several Arab causes through its wise and balanced policy, which was obvious in dealing with disputes and conflicts in the Middle East region. The celebration of the Sultanate's embassy in Cairo on the occasion of National Day was attended by senior Egyptian officials and different public figures in Egypt. And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the governorates of South Sharqiya, Worcester, Brahmi and Dahra. Winds will be north to northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultanate's embassies in the brotherly and friendly countries continue their celebrations of the 48th glorious National Day. UN envoy to Yemen affirms readiness of Al-Houthi group to hold a new round of peace talks in Sweden. And a powerful bomb at a food market in the Orakzai region in Pakistan kills tens and wounds dozens of others. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.